Welcome back to Bedtime Stories with Eli, and the topic of today's bedtime story is Woman Tells Man You're Just Different Than Other Guys. One more time. Woman tells man you're just different than other guys. All right, let's check this out and see what that means. This is from the subreddit Seduction. And the title of the original poster is You're Just Different to Other Guys. I think he was trying to quote the woman, and he was trying to say, you're just different than other guys. How can you be different to other? Why would a woman say you're just different to other guys? That doesn't make any sense, bro. Bro, grammar check, brother. Grammar check. I think this guy's from another country. And, as of the time I started recording this video, I got that dreaded message. Sorry, this post has been removed by the moderators of r/seduction. But guess what I started doing when I prepared for these, when preparing for these, videos? I took a screenshot of it. So I have the original posting, and it is rather crazy. So let's go to my screenshot of it here. I'm not going to show it on the screen, obviously. This is just myself and the camera. And let's see. This guy's talking about inner game. And he writes, recently I've been messaging back and forth with an amazing woman. All right. Cool. We've met a few times, but I'm in the UK at the moment for Christmas. Usually I wouldn't message anyone this much without meeting, but it is all we can do, so why not? Well, bro, here's the thing. If you message a woman back and forth and you don't spend enough time with her in between messaging and stuff like that, your messaging is going to take over the relationship, and the woman is going to be satisfied. She's going to, you're going to be validating her through these texts and other things you may be doing. Since you're texting more and not spending as much time together because of the distance. But again, it doesn't matter. If you're texting all the time and not seeing each other, at some point, that's going to get old to the woman. It is. She's going to get what she wants, which is validation most of the time. And then she's not going to want to see you again. She'll find someone closer. You're like a fill-in, more than likely, in my opinion, until she finds someone closer to her that she can see in person and be satisfied in person in the same ways you feel you're satisfying her through texting or the phone. Anyway, the chat is hot and heavy. Yeah, phone sex, right? That's great. You young bucks nowadays really like that phone and video stuff, right? And you think that replaces relationships. Wow. She's been sending me nudes, which is obviously great. You know what? The only people, in my opinion, that send nudes, whether you're a man or a woman, are insecure people, right? Are insecure people, right? That does not... For me, that would do nothing for me. Nothing for me. There's nothing better than being in the presence of a beautiful, wonderful woman and snuggling up next to her and making love to her. Not doing that virtually over, video chat or the phone, right? No complaints from me, surprisingly. You're just going with it, bro, because that's what she wants. And if you can't see each other as often as you both would want to because you live a distance apart, it's something that's temporarily satisfying her, and for you, maybe you feel it's satisfying you until you get the chance to see her again. But the bottom line is, bro, once she finds your replacement, you are a goner, bro. You're a goner. Admits the passion. Admits? Wow, dude, what are you, like a novel writer? Amidst the passion, she mentions last night that I've never shown anyone my body this much before. You're buying that, right? Oh, I've never done this before. You were just so different. I felt so comfortable with you to send you nudes. To which I replied, "Why am I so special? That's validation seeking behavior, sir. That's not a question you should be asking as a strong, confident man." What I would have probably said in that situation is, "Oh, you think I'm special, huh? Okay. Okay. Well, I would say, if you feel I'm so special, then why don't you hop on a plane and come see me this weekend and show me how special I am?" All right. Instead, you're like, I replied, "Why am I so special? I need your validation, ma'am. Come on, dude." She said, "You're just different to other guys." I think you meant to say than other guys. You actually wrote the same thing in your post. She goes, "I feel safe to be myself with you." Well, dude, you're probably a really, really super nice guy that she feels comfortable with to have some temporary validating fun with, right? The moment she finds somebody better, closer to her, you're done, bro. You probably get ghosted. And honestly, I get what she means, because it is true. She really is safe to be herself. No, dude, you're a moron. She's saying she feels safe to send you nudes and to be around you. She trusts you. She feels comfortable with you because maybe when you're around her, you're coming off as a man. But right now, the way you're writing this, bro, you sound like a sissy. You sound like a beta man, right? Let me see here. Let's scroll down. "I feel this intense acceptance of her. I want her to show me all sides of her." What do you mean by that, bro? I know what you mean. You're talking about mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, along with physically, but it can also mean, "I want her to show me all sides of her, good, bad, and ugly. She can feel profoundly safe with me because I won't fuck her over, lie to her, and abuse her trust." But that's exactly what she's gonna do to you, and she may not even know it yet, bro. Bro, God, man. Oh man, this guy's probably in his 20s. I'll tell you, when I was in my early 20s, I let few women just play me like a frickin' fiddle, man. Wow. I just can't believe. I understand why he's saying this, because I was once his age. He's gonna find out the hard way. That's how we all learn. We find out the hard way. "When I look into her eyes, it isn't judgment. When I look into her eyes, wow, I see the stars and the sky above, and I see fireworks," right? It's a lot of cheese, dude. Don't get me wrong. I'm a little old school and I kind of like that stuff, right? But that stuff with modern day women doesn't really work. It doesn't really work nowadays. And even with women my age, they like a little more cheese, but you still have to be a man. Like, listen, you can be cheesy as a man every now and then, as long as you're a strong, confident alpha male most of the time, okay, a good, down to earth, well balanced dude most of the time, then you can throw in a little cheese and kind of joke about it, right? But dude, you're being beta here, bro. This is totally beta behavior. It's hilarious. But he's young. I can't blame him. He's gonna learn from this. "It is an appreciation of this amazing, beautiful woman in front of me, not a desire to change her, just a playful wish to explore her. And I think this is the key when it comes to women opening up to you as a man." Well, dude, they'll open up to you when they feel they can trust your masculine core. She's opened up to you because you've been a really nice guy to her. And maybe she likes nice guys, but I'll tell you this, any woman and every woman, no matter how much she says, "I want a really, really, really super overly nice guy," okay, even if she accepts that in the beginning, at some point, if you continue behaving overly nice, she's gonna get bored and tired of you. So that's what I'm saying, dude. You're being way too nice. Like be a good guy, okay? But you're being way too nice. You're putting her on a pedestal. You're validating her all the time, bro. Wow. Wow. So he says again, "And I think this is the key when it comes to women opening up to you as a man, physically, emotionally, sexually, spiritually." They open up to you because they trust your masculine core and you lead them to that, bro. A man is a leader. You lead a woman to romance, to intimacy, to safety. You're the leader, bro. You're the freaking leader, bro. So lead. Lead her to you. Don't validate her, bro. Lead her to you. Draw her to you like a magnet. It is safety. If she doesn't feel physically, emotionally, sexually, and spiritually safe with you, her guard will be up, and rightly so. Well, that is true, bro, but you gotta be a man. You can't be a beta man. You can't pedestalize her. Dude, you are pedestalizing this woman. It's one thing to say, yeah, you know what? Like I say with my lady is cool. You know, she's fun to be with. She's a beautiful woman. Great lover, right? I enjoy her company and conversations, but I don't kiss her ass, right? And trust me, my woman is a strong woman. She's 46 years old, but she's a strong woman, right? If I was even slightly weak as a man, it wouldn't work for her, right? I wouldn't blame her. Dude, I'm telling you, if you don't change, bro, it's not going to work. All right, this is still going on. I had to take a second screenshot here. If you're finding that women are consistently ghosting you, boy, bro, sounds like you've had experience regarding being ghosted, right? Being hot, cold with you or not opening up to you in the ways I mentioned above, bro, this has probably happened to you, and this woman's going to do to you exactly what you just said, which is what I'm trying to say. But bro, this is going to happen. You're going to write another post about this and probably refer to this. Hopefully you saved the copy because it got deleted. I got a copy if you want it, bro. Email me, Coach Eli at coacheli.com if you come across this. Maybe she just doesn't feel safe with you. Bro, I think this woman does feel safe with you to a certain extent, but if you don't start being a man, she's not going to be able to trust your masculine core to be able to protect her if you two ever encounter danger. Right now, she's with you because she needs someone for validation, and you're giving her that, right? But you're not being an alpha male. I don't think you're being completely beta, but you're coming off more beta than alpha, bro. Now, you can't make her feel that way. That's true. Women are going to feel what they feel. It's either there or it isn't from the very beginning. You can't make anyone feel anything, and building safety with her is a long process. Longer for some guys than others, but still long. It shouldn't take that long. You need to find out within 3 seconds of meeting someone if there's a large rush or spark of physical attraction. And if it's there, you make out. You make out a bit, you hang out, you talk, and then you go on a second date, and then maybe you go on a weekend getaway trip and take it from there. You guys are wasting way too much time. Well, let's take our time and get to know her. When I used to hear women say, I want to be friends, first and see where it goes, or, I want to take things slow. Whenever I would hear women talk like that, I'd be done. Why? Because those are guarded and structured women. And I'm not going to put up with that. I want to be with a woman that's easygoing and laid back and is ready to make something happen. I don't have time for BS, and neither should you guys. But immediately you can work on being honest, vulnerable, and setting the tone of the connection. Sure, be vulnerable at times, bro, but it sounds like you're more vulnerable than a woman is, dude. And that's not masculine energy, bro. God, man, God. You can work on taking the lead at least in the beginning. No, you need to lead the entire time. You're the man, dude. You are the man. Oh my God. You can create a bubble between you where she can be fully herself without fearing judgment or harm from you. Dude, what are you trying to write? Like an old school romance novel? Dude, this might have worked out, pre-50s, before feminism and all that, before women were liberated and got equal rights. But in this modern world, bro, sorry, dude, you got to change your outlook, man. This is way too old school. And even back in the old school days, this is just not being manly enough, dude. You can work on expressing yourself in direct, clear, and unapologetic ways. That means your appreciation, but also your boundaries, which also helps her feel safe. Dude. You know what? I don't blame, the moderators for deleting this. It's pathetic, bro. It's pathetic. You can soul check your intentions. Do you just want to fuck her for your own ego? Do you just want her validation or approval? Dude, you're validating her. And yes, earlier I mentioned you were seeking her validation. Do you care about her at all? Or is it all just for you? Dude, I don't know how old you are. You two are probably in your 20s, maybe early to mid 20s at the latest. And you're trying to act like you know this stuff at the level I know it at age 48. You don't, bro. Stop trying to act like you know it all when you don't. You don't, bro. And you're going to learn the hard way when she cans you. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, dude. No doubt in my mind that it's only a matter of time before she ghosts you or dumps you and starts banging some guy more local to her. It's only a matter of time, dude. Her openness to you is in direct proportion to how safe she feels with you. Yeah, but you got to make her feel safe by being a man, dude. Not being listen, being a man is not about being an arrogant, pompous ass, but it's also not about being a big fucking pussy either, man. You got to be a man. You got to be a well-balanced, cocky, funny, playful guy that is not seeking her approval or validation and not overly validating her, right? Right now, dude, you're validating her and you're seeking her validation. Wow, dude, double whammy. Game over, brother. She will show you who she is. You will connect on a more profound emotional level. Wow, dude. She will show you who she is. You will connect on a more profound emotional level. Dude, you sound like an introverted, nerdy, geeky, validation-seeking beta man. Oh, God. No wonder why guys are just being run over by women nowadays. Your sex will be 1,000 times better. That's great, bro. 1,000 times better. She will likely want to be around you way more because that kind of acceptance is extremely rare. We crave it. All right, I'll give you that. So men, learn from my lesson. No, guys. Learn that this is not the way to do things. Don't be a beta man. Don't overly validate women, and don't seek their validation. So men, learn from my lesson. It is as we've always been told, safety first. Man, I can't wait to see this woman again. 2 more weeks, haha. Nothing wrong with looking forward to seeing her, bro. But here's what I would do if I was you. I wouldn't text her all the time. I would maybe have a phone, text her like once a day and work on your purpose, work on your job, do your own thing, and maybe have a brief conversation with her by phone before you go to bed each night. That's not a problem. Maybe 30 minutes to an hour before bed each night. But it sounds like, dude, you and her are talking and texting all day, every day. And dude, you got to leave some mystery, bro. Dude, like, you are more focused on this woman than your purpose, and that's going to get you dumped. You need to focus more on your purpose and let the woman come to you. Now, let me just read a couple of comments here real quick before we wrap this up. It was pretty long, so I'm only going to read a couple of comments because the comments are still there. Look, man, that sounds fun, but what makes you think she isn't saying the exact same thing to half a dozen other guys? Yes! Let's read that one more time. Look, man, that sounds fun, but what makes you think she isn't saying the exact same thing to half a dozen other guys? And then somebody responds and says, because he is special. And so are the other 10 guys that she's saying it to, right? This is a possibility, but sometimes it really is about that specific person. Usually it's not, especially if they live a distance away from each other. They don't see each other that much, and they're talking on the phone all day, every day, and they're exchanging nudes and probably having phone sex and all that. No, this woman is just, she's loving the attention and validation, and when she gets bored of it and finds someone else closer to her to replace him, he's done. But there is no way to tell for sure because this is all bullshit and no one wants to make their intentions clear no matter who it is. Then you need to ask the woman to clarify her intentions. And women, you need to ask men, you need to ask men, ladies, to be clear with their intentions. I'm very clear with my intentions. That's why, when I was single and I was in the online dating world, I would be very direct with women and I would be clear with my intentions. And if I felt there was something they were hiding, I would ask them. And if they would ghost me or not talk with me anymore, that's all good. Because what would have happened if I would have met those women? It would have never worked out. It would have been a waste of my time and their time. Be direct, be decisive, okay? Be clear with your intentions. Let's see. Was this the original poster? No. Okay. Yes, unfortunately, in part, she is, but it is dependent on whether you trust the person or not. Sometimes you can tell. You can never be 100% sure about how someone's feeling about you deep within. You can have a good idea, and you know what? You look at their intentions, look at the way they speak at you, or to you, sorry, not at you, to you, and how they look at you when they talk. If you're talking by phone, listen to their tone of voice. Are they patient? Are they rushing you? Are they speaking fast or slow? You can never tell 100%, but you can get a good idea. I have never really been able to. I've been wrong so many times because you guys are young. You guys and gals are young, and you're going to learn. You're going to learn how to better, qualify and vet your prospects in the future. Ha ha ha, I've never done this before. This dude's laughing, at the woman telling this dude, I've never sent out my nudes before because you make me feel so comfortable. this dude knows that's a bunch of bullshit. It is. It's a bunch of BS. You're so special, dude. This is comical. The most famous words, whenever I hear this, I can't wrap my head around why they use the exact same words. Can we see nudes, LOL? These guys are having a good laugh at this guy's expense. I feel like this is his first experience and he thought he can start giving lessons. I said the same thing. This is where I'm going to wrap up this video. He's like, this person responds, I feel like this is his first experience and he thought he can start giving lessons. That's what I said. This dude's probably in his late teens, early 20s, and he's trying to be like a coach like me at 48 years old. Dude, this guy has no experience. And he's trying to act all profound and shit. And no disrespect, he made himself look like a fool, but he'll learn from it. It's all right. He'll learn from it. Let me read one more. This is interesting here. Original poster has copy and pasted the same comment over several subs. He is in the infatuation stage of the relationship, despite only having met several times, exchanging some kind of words and some nudes. Oh God, this is pathetic. This is ridiculous. Yet writes about these exchanges with flowery prose, as if he has the definitive guide towards seduction and dating. These guys agree with me. I mean, I wish you the best, original poster, but I'm afraid it's all gone to his head. Oh yeah. Whew. He's just young and inexperienced. He's just infatuated. This chick's probably pretty cute or pretty hot. And he's probably never had attention like this before from a hot woman. Dude, you can't treat the hot chicks like this. You gotta treat the hot chicks like the normal chicks. I'm not saying that, hot chicks aren't normal, but I'm saying the average chicks. You gotta treat the hot chicks like the average looking chicks, bro. It's more about personality, and stuff like that. Dude, you are pedestalizing this woman. I've had several beautiful relationships with this kind of intimacy. I hope that's what's in store for your original poster because you really do seem like the hopeless romantic type. I'm a hopeless romantic, but I've learned not to be a big sissy, and I've learned to put myself first and to put myself and my purpose on top of a relationship. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm good to the woman I'm with, and I've always been good to the women I'm with, but my purpose comes first, right? My purpose is what makes me, and that's what attracts women to me, right? This guy is making this woman his purpose, and her purpose is going to be to can his ass for doing so. It's going to happen. I've also had several incredibly manipulative people who spoke this way to me. Yeah, people that, pick up on the hopeless romantics will say anything and everything under the sun to try to convince you for a one-night stand or short-term casual fling. I've seen people do this before many times. The good relationships take time to build. Yeah, but you still got to take chances right away. But they do take time to build, right? I get that. You're right. They take time and work and effort. The others were chronic liars and serial cheaters, flooding me with affection and overly sexual out of the gate. This is so common among these types of people, male and female both, that it is called love bombing. Yeah, that's what they do. They love bomb you. Love bombing is very, very common. It's a very common tactic nowadays by the player community, by the guys that have game, or the, what do you call it, the pickup artists, right? But more and more women are catching on to it too, so... it's becoming harder to love bomb people. Because of the internet, people are learning this shit really fast. It is not always synonymous with manipulation, but they do often go hand in hand. Love bombing is a form of manipulation, so in my opinion, they do go hand in hand. Great comment here so far. Last paragraph, then we're going to wrap this up. Same comment. Hope happy things are in store for you, bud. I really do. But developing a healthy dose of cynicism wouldn't be a bad idea. Personally, I'm a slow learner, LOL. Dude, you sound more mature and reasonable and logical and intelligent than anyone I've come across on Reddit. This is a this is a very, very good comment here. I'm a slow learner, LOL, so the lesson had to repeat as needed. Luckily, I didn't become completely jaded before catching on. Good for you, bro. Big round of applause. And that's where I'm going to wrap up this video here today. I want to thank you all for taking the time to view it. Another video is coming to this channel soon. Please like, share, subscribe, bang the bell, select all notifications. Get yourself a great night's sleep, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.